you're a small business, small, family owned business, I won't charge you nothing.
Hmm.
I even offer. I pay for the food, or if I offer, they'll just push it on me like no, 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 no.
Yeah.
Like you know what I'm saying? Like no, no. Like I just
It
leave
ain't
it
that I can't stop, it's that I won't stop. I made a few plays off a flip, now I'm on top. I'm Southside Chief, homie. Yeah. What you know about it? Lake Street legend CEO, not the co-founder. What you wanna know about me? I'm so cursed up. I'm the last man standing, but I went first up. Most hated, they don't say it when I roll up. The things that people say about me, they don't say close up. Check it. I ain't been to the booth in a minute. Niggas hate the fact that I'm winning. Who makes him the chief of the South Side? Well, my nigga, I'm not the lieutenant. When I was in the gym, you wasn't in it. FaceTime, so my windows is tinted. If I said that shit, then I meant it. Niggas gave me the rules and I bent it. Same nigga that was trapping while I was suspended. You wasn't in them hallways banging, boy, you wasn't in it. Really a genuine nigga, homie, don't get offended. From East Lake, South Murder, I'm just it ain't that I can't stop, it's that I won't stop. It ain't that I can't stop, it's that I won't. Say, it ain't that I can't stop, it's that I won't stop. I made a few plays off a flip, now I'm on top. I'm Southside Chief, homie. What you know about it? Southside Chief, homie. Now what you know, look, I'm Southside Chief, homie. What you know about it? Lake Street legend CEO, not the co-founder. What you wanna know about me?
And to me, is a perfect album.
Oh, I'm gonna have to tap into that one.
Perfect,
Sure.
front to back, and and like you just said, he gives you all of it, front to back, all of it.
That's crazy. I'm definitely gonna have to tap into that. Like, I'm a guy that I'll put my headphones in and just drown out the music.
For sure.
Like that's what I do.
Yep. We're rocking. Okay. Another episode of Minnesota's #1 daily show live on Lake Street. I'm your host, Jake Faircloth. Follow me everywhere at Jake Faircloth1. Follow us everywhere at Live on Lake Street. Special guest in the building. The #1 food.
Not a food critic.
Food. I wanted to make sure food.
I'm just a foodie.
Food eater guy. So we got Javon, the black foodie travel guy, man.
Yeah.
Welcome.
What's up?
So
man?
I'm gonna address the elephant in the room because I think it's easier. We already did this once, and we had some technical difficulties. So now we're back. So I like people to know that actually because that I feel like it's takes away. I don't want to seem like it's disingenuous.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like people start to catch on. I don't like that shit. So you were here, you're back, and I'm actually glad because we had a little time in between the first interview and this one, and you just continue to grow.
Yeah,
it's just going. Like your following is getting bigger. Your output still going.
Yeah,
the consistency's still there. So talk to me about. I mean, let's kind of start back. Was it a couple months ago you were here?
Yep, something like that.
How have things grown since then?
I mean, just like I've been learning a lot, you know what I'm saying? So like that's like every day I'm doing this, I'm just continuing to learn more.
Yeah.
And I'm continuing to be more appreciative of the people who wanna, work with me and don't, look at me really as competition. You know what I'm saying? So that's really it. Like I'm just taking it in. I'm still taking it in,
Yeah, for sure. So is your biggest platform for this, what you do, is it TikTok?
It's TikTok, yeah.
That seems to be like there's a lot of people doing things with food on TikTok.
Yeah,
it's where people go to get their information, I guess.
Yeah, no, for sure. It is, and I think that one thing like my handle, Black Foodie Travel Guy, it's so easy to search. If you search foodie, you search travel guy, you know what I'm saying? Like it's just so easy to search, and so people come across it. But yeah, there's a whole foodie community out here in Minnesota, so it's cool.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Can you tell me like why do you not want to be known as a critic? What is that like? What's the significance of not wanting that?
Well, so first of all, what I may not like, you may love. And second of all, I like to do like family owned, minority owned, smaller, businesses. And I have a big influence. I don't want to influence people not to go there because that's like taking $1 out of somebody's pocket. You know what I'm saying? So I try not to do that. So if the food is something is like nasty to me, you won't hear me say it's good in the video, but you won't hear me say it's nasty. You know what I'm saying? So it's just things like that.
So you don't want to hurt people's bottom lines. And you're right. Like food is specific to a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Mm-hmm.
there are things that I might not like that you love. Like I don't really like fish. You like fish?
I ain't gonna lie, I ain't big on fish like
Okay,
that.
so that was bad. That was a poor choice. But I don't like. You like tomatoes?
I love tomatoes.
See, I hate tomatoes.
Okay.
So you put tomatoes in something, I'm not gonna like it. But you
Mm-hmm.
put tomatoes in something, you will like it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I actually think that's commendable. But there are a lot of people out there that don't do that.
No.
They like they look to almost hurt people.
Only thing I'm really a critic of is customer service. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't give me good customer service, I just won't give you no content. You know, and I take that as of course I could tell people I didn't get good customer service, but you never know what kind of day somebody's having. So
True.
you know what I'm saying? So you just won't get no content. Maybe I'll come back, but you know what I'm saying?
Well, you tell them privately.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So you'll go to them and be like, hey, just so you know, like I'm not gonna bash you, but today was not.
Yeah, it wasn't great. Yeah. But sometimes like at one point in time I wasn't showing my face in my videos.
Yeah.
So sometimes I don't come in with this sweater on, you know, and so sometimes some people don't even know it's me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like stuff like that. Cause sometimes most of the time, I'll say 3/4 of the time, I'll stop through I'll stop through and get some food so I can just know what I want before I actually go in there and start getting content.
Got you.
You know? So.
Yeah. Is Minnesota your biggest base? Like
Yeah.
Your biggest following is Minnesota?
Mm-hmm.
Where's number 2?
Like Chicago.
Okay.
Yeah. But I'm so appreciative of that though. Like that's what I'm saying. Like I see so many people who, you know, move away from Minnesota and they're just like people are just discouragers here in Minnesota. Like as far as like just putting it down, like why don't y'all just try to encourage people? That's crazy to me, you know.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it does. Sometimes it does feel a little overwhelmingly hatey here.
Because I tell you, I travel a lot, and when I go out of town, I be like, yeah, we live back there in the city. We live back there in Minneapolis. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even be trying to put it down. I tell people, I try to lift it up when I'm out of town. And I think that when you go out of town and I know, right? When you go out of town and you meet people from like Chicago, Atlanta, South Carolina, they big their hometowns up.
Of course.
They don't be like it's lame there, you know, but Minnesota is like it's lame there, but that's weak to me.
That's like I feel like that's the Eminem 8 Mile thing. It's like we feel like y'all look at us like we're corny or like we're trash, so we're gonna get ahead of it and talk about ourselves before you can.
Yeah.
And I don't think people really think about us at all, to be honest. I don't think a lot of people outside of Minnesota think about Minnesota.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's wild.
So we don't gotta do that. And maybe they would think about Minnesota more if we headed out of town and talked good about Minnesota.
Right.
And there really ain't nothing bad to say. Like this is a great place.
Great place.
Like
besides the winter, besides the cold, that's it. But
we got to take a quick break. We got to talk about the Kitchen by Bake brand. I know that anytime I find myself over on the south side of Minneapolis, I head over to the Kitchen by Bake brand because I'm obsessed with the butter sauce stuffed turkey legs. Maybe you like the Fruity Pebble French toast. Maybe you like the chicken wings. All I know is anytime I'm live on Lake Street, I'm going to visit the Kitchen by Bake brand. It's located inside the Global Market at 920 East Lake Street. So as soon as you're done with this episode, get up off the couch and go over and visit Kitchen by Bake brand and get you something to eat.
Like, other than that,
and it depends on who you are, because I like the winter.
Oh, okay.
I like it. That's part of the reason that I've never even thought about moving out of Minnesota is because to me it's perfect with the weather. I feel like once I start to get tired of one season, boom, next up.
Yeah, I hear you on that one.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like we get to experience all of it. We get to have all of it.
That's a fact.
I actually like that aspect. And I know other people do too. I know some people hate it. Some people love everything but the cold.
Right. Yeah.
But you know, I embrace it. I love it.
Yeah.
Okay. So you said Chicago is like your second biggest. Where's your favorite place to eat? Is your favorite place to eat Minnesota? Or what city, state has been your best experiences?
You know, it's so crazy. I would say my best experience of eating will probably be the Bay Area.
Okay.
DC has some great food. Washington, DC has great food. Of course, Chicago, Texas, Houston has great food. You know, so.
You been to Trail Burger yet?
I've been to where?
Trail Burger?
No, I haven't though. But you know what? I want to go there.
It's got to be on the list.
Go there. Yeah. When I touch back down in the H, I'm gonna go there. My brother live out there, so.
For sure. Oh, easy then. Your brother been there yet?
No, he ain't been there.
Okay.
No.
So you gotta get out there.
Yeah.
You and brother gotta get over there for sure.
For
Hopefully, it seems like Bun is always there.
Yeah, man. Hopefully I could get up in there, tap in with him for sure.
Yeah, that would be major for the channel too, right?
It's a fact.
Yeah, that would be crazy. What's your bucket list? Like, what's the place aside from like Trill Burger? What's the place you want to eat that's like is on your list? You have to get to.
Man,
could be out of the country. I don't know.
Man, you know what? Like, when it comes to the food,
Mhm.
and like what I see, look, I kind of want to go to this. It's a food truck in Cali, all flavor, no grease.
Mm.
Man, he looked like he be cooking up something different.
How do you find this? Like, how do you
I just be online searching and stuff like that.
So your algorithm probably heavily leans towards food spots.
And I don't mind putting myself out there too. So like, like I've connected with dude, the food truck. All flavors, no grease.
Got you.
And so, I don't mind putting myself out there, like reaching out, you know what I'm saying? So some people just see that and they hit me back. And once again, I'm always appreciative of that. So
yeah. Have you had like any negative reactions to your videos? Like people, like restaurants get upset with you for things that you said or didn't say or anything like that?
I don't, not that I know of realistically, because I'm always like, whenever I tap in with a restaurant, I always like try to tap in with the owner or the manager. And usually I let them see the video before, you know what I'm saying? Just in case, because it's not even because of what I say or what I think about it. I just don't want to say nothing that's wrong, you know what I'm saying? Like something factual that's wrong. Like I don't want to say they're open on Sundays and they're not really open on Sundays.
Gotcha. You want to make sure you have all the information correct.
Right.
Yeah. Now that's smart and diligent. I'm wondering if that's going to become a problem for you though, because as this continues to grow, that might become an overwhelming thing to have to do. You know what I'm saying? Like as a content creator myself, I know that what goes into creating content.
Yeah. You know what it is? It probably will be, but I think I'm gonna just continue to stay true.
Yeah.
Just like I said, the whole Famous Dave's thing. They offered a bag, and I was just like, I can't do it. I don't eat pork.
Like, they want you to do the pork sandwich.
Yeah, like I don't eat pork.
Was that? I mean, did you waver on that at all?
Like what happened was
that's Famous Dave's, and they got a bag for you. It had to be a little difficult, right?
What happened was like at first it was just like when they sent me the email, it was like a sandwich, and I kind of didn't really think about it being pork.
Yeah,
and it was like, okay, boom, what's your budget? Sent them that, and then it was like, okay, bet. And then I seen like the whole thing pork sandwich, and I'm like, I can't do it.
Can't do it.
I don't even I can't do it. And I'm such a genuine person that even if I don't really like it, it's hard. Like if I don't like it, like if I don't really eat it, it's hard for me to even be genuine on a video. Like it's hard for me to go around it. Like
that's rare, man. You're a rare human being, because that's most of the internet these days is people not being genuine. And
that's a fact.
And it's unfortunately it works.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like putting on a show.
That's true.
So that's amazing. So have you ever had pork before?
You know what? I have, maybe as a kid growing, but I don't remember it, but I think I never really liked it. But I ate a sausage or something, like a breakfast sausage or something when I was a kid.
Is it a religious thing or what is it?
Nah, I just never liked it. Like to keep it a buck, like how like you say you was like influenced as a kid, like by Pac. I go to a petting zoo and I see a live chicken, I see a live turkey and stuff like that. And my teacher's like, doesn't that look good to eat? Me as a 6-year-old, I'm like, no, that does not look good to eat. So I was always a picky eater growing up. You know what I'm saying? So,
but you do eat chicken.
Yeah, I eat chicken every now and then. I'm not big on chicken, but turkey, I do eat turkey, but I usually stay away from it.
We're going to take a quick break because I want to talk to you about our good friend Jeremy Egert over at Artwork by Jeremy. A lot of y'all might know him already because you've been commissioning him to do cover art for your album, cover art for your single, business, your logo, all types of branding for companies all over the world and in the Twin Cities, including us here at Live on Lake Street. You know that logo that's right behind me? He did that. Rain Nightclub, Lotus Restaurant, Gold Room, Hyde, tons more. So make sure you hit him up for all your artwork needs. You can hit him up at @artworkbyjeremy on Instagram, or you can hit his website at www.artworkbyjeremy.com. What is your favorite dish? Like your favorite food? What would hold on. Let me rephrase that. What would your death row meal be?
I ain't gonna lie. It's gonna have to be some junk. It's gonna have to be like some tacos.
Mm.
Some tacos for real. And meat well seasoned though. The meat gotta be well seasoned.
What kind of like chicken tacos or?
Nah, I'm cool with some birria tacos.
Okay.
Or it don't you could do the ground beef one, but I'm cool with some birria tacos. The meat just gotta be well seasoned. Though,
okay.
That's the problem with the birria tacos.
So you going tacos? What are you drinking with it?
Man, I'm gonna just drink me a ginger ale.
The Schweppes?
Nah, the Canada Dry.
Canada Dry?
The
okay.
Canada Dry.
You don't like the Schweppes?
Schweppes is cool.
All right. But the Canada Dry is the one. What's for dessert?
I need some cheesecake.
Man,
that's my guilty pleasure.
That's my shit too. That's mine too. What kind of you like? The strawberry cheesecake? New York? Like what kind of cheesecake?
Either the strawberry or the regular,
just the regular
classic.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't have to have the strawberry. Yeah. Strawberry's plus, but yeah, I'm with you. Cheesecake's probably that's my favorite shit too.
Love me some cheesecake.
That's the death row meal. What else? I feel like we're missing something with the death row meal.
Yeah, I mean,
you got to have a side with the tacos. What's the side?
I don't know. I ain't gonna lie. I wouldn't even maybe some macaroni or some baked mac and cheese.
Yeah.
With those some yams in there a little bit too.
Okay.
The yams gotta be on the softer side.
Okay.
So I could mix them together. You know
I'm not mad at that. And you also cook, right?
I mean, I get down a little bit, but my fiance, she gets down, so, and it's hard to even cook at home with what I do now. It gets overwhelming. So usually I eat a lot of fruit. I love fruit.
And I assume you really don't have to eat at home. There's probably is there a heavy demand out there for you to come eat at spots?
Yes.
Is it to the point where it's overwhelming sometimes or?
Very overwhelming. It really is. Sometimes there is sometimes I have to take a day off. I'll be like, I can't come tomorrow. I can come the day after tomorrow just because I need to chill. It's getting, and I always got to bring somebody with me too.
Yeah.
Because it's I can't eat all of this and it just gets too overwhelming.
So what's the typical, give me a typical rundown of what it's like when you go to a restaurant to create content? How does it, what from start to finish, how does it go?
First of all, so when we already locked in, as soon as I get there, I kind of get footage of the outside.
So you're filming from the step out of the car. As soon as
I get out the car, yeah. But then once I go in, I immediately got to find my point of contact. And then recommended dishes.
Cameras rolling the whole time?
Nah, the camera won't be rolling the whole time, but that's about to change though.
About to have a camera.
It's about to change. Yeah, that's about to change.
Yeah.
But recommended dishes. Is there anything specific that you want me to point out? How long you guys been open? Just things like that. We talk about things like that. And usually I have somebody with me. And so I be needing that person, hey, just remember some things that I may not remember, you know. And yeah, we get seated, and then I kind of catch the vibe, with the camera. Cause I just go out, I'm basic. I just go out there with my phone.
Yeah.
That's
all you need to do.
Yeah, just go out there with my phone. That's it. And I got a little light too, but that's it. Get around the restaurant, get the little vibe, get the menu and things, and I wait for the food. And then, it's funny. You go to eat with a food content creator, that food come out, it's gonna be a while before you eat.
You got to get everything on camera before you can start digging in.
I got to get every angle.
That's interesting.
You gonna be sitting and waiting for about 5 to 10 minutes because I gotta get every angle. Yeah, straight up.
So when you're doing that, are you you're filming and narrating?
Nah, I do a voiceover.
So you do the narration afterwards.
Yeah.
Gotcha. That's what I thought. Yeah, I think that's another benefit actually for you is you have a good narration voice.
Yeah.
You do.
Man, people tell me that. So what I've been honestly what I've been in the works of doing is and I just started doing it too, because my brother had put me on. You watch First 48, right? And from episode 1, it's always that same voice.
Yep.
Narrating through the whole thing.
Yep.
So I've been getting in touch with some people about hey, if y'all on Food Network or something like that, I can be that guy, to narrate through the show every now and then. You make
for
a little
sure.
bag off that.
Some of these guys, that's like their main bag. Who's Liev Schreiber does the voiceover for all the NFL film shit.
Oh, okay.
I know he's getting a big bag for that.
Gotta be, man.
Yeah, for sure. Now that could be a whole nother gig in its own.
Yeah,
you could be out here narrating animal shows.
Come on now, something like that, straight up.
Have you on Animal Planet talking about the migration of the whatever flamingo or something? Yeah.
But it's just like when you like even getting in touch with these people, or just like even a bigger company in general. So like Perkins, or like I'll tell you this Perkins story pretty much, right? So they hit me up. This was probably like 10 months ago. And I'm like, you're a $1 billion company, or maybe heavy millions, but
Perkins probably billions.
Right,
Probably.
exactly. That's what I was thinking.
I would think, but maybe
I'm like,
not.
okay, well, I'll do it, right? But you're just gonna offer me free food? Like, no, I'm a decent man. I don't try to get over on nobody, and this is what I do. So, I send them my rates, like, you know what I'm saying? And we got the talking back and forth, and I was like, I can't do it. Like, you think free food and a couple of coupons is gonna no, you know what I mean? Like,
all right, we gotta take a quick break to discuss the most poppin'est nightclub in Minneapolis. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Is Gold Room. Whether it's popping out on a Friday night to see the likes of 50 Cent, Sexy Red, or pulling up on a Thursday night to hear some R&B music, chill out, have a drink, eat some wings, or dragging your hungover behind in on a Sunday for their unmatched brunch. There's no better place to be than Gold Room Nightclub, located at 528 Hennepin Ave, downtown Minneapolis, right across the street from the Mayo Clinic. Now back to the show. The bag.
Need the bag. And that's why I respect. I don't even like Famous Daves like that, realistically. I'm not going to lie. But I respect it, though, because
they were ready to pay your rate.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I ain't going to say I don't like, I'm just not big on them. Like,
I know what you're saying. Yeah. And hey, to be real, Famous Daves, y'all kind of fell off. They used to be better.
Yeah.
And now they're doing they're changing all their restaurants. Like, they tore down their big restaurants, and now they're building the little express ones.
I just can't do the corn and the mac and cheese. That throws me off, man. And the corn and the cornbread. But yeah, they, it's bogus for people to even think like that, though. Like, like, especially when you got it like that. And there are like spots that are way smaller than Famous Dave's, like it's spots that have 4 or 5 locations. They pay me.
Paying your rates.
They pay me, and they don't mind doing it. So.
Yeah, and it's a drop in the bucket to a place like Perkins. And so Perkins declined. They said, never mind. Did they reach out to you?
Yes,
they reached out to you, and they offered you some pancakes and some orange juice, and said, come
eat.
I
said, I'm not gonna do it unless you pay me.
And they said no.
And they was like, well, we start going back and forth, like, pretty much. Well, how how about that time? How about coupons? And I said, never mind. Like, no, I'm good. Like, we're good on that.
And you know how good it's gonna feel when they don't have a choice?
You know what I'm saying?
So, it's because they're gonna come back.
So I'm good on that, But as far as not charging places like the smaller bit, I don't charge them. I actually come in and I buy the food. So
you determine based on what they are.
If you're a small business, small family owned business, I won't charge you nothing. I even offer. I pay for the food, or if I offer, they'll just push it on me like no. Like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like no. Like, and I just leave a tip. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just how I play it.
But that's really dope.
Yeah,
that's dope. And I think you're right for standing on your business. I mean, it's working, and eventually anybody that declines you is going to probably regret it. Yeah. Assuming you continue and keep growing, and they eventually not going to have a choice, right?
No, facts, like, for real. And I mean, hopefully, like, the foodie community in Minnesota, hopefully they all see this. Like, it's some real good foodies out there. But
yeah,
like, I don't know. I be trying to collab, you know what I'm saying, with them, you know what I'm saying? And I be having endless opportunities, but.
And they don't want to?
I ain't gonna say they don't want to, but I don't know why it's so tough.
It just don't happen.
It's so tough. Like, this shouldn't even be that tough, but it's cool. You know what I mean? Like, it's all right. But
maybe it's pressure of consistency.
Who knows, man? But they be on it. I just, the spots that they do, I don't really do like that. So they get invited to little event. I get invited to the same events, but I don't go to most of them.
How come?
Well, one, it's like, like, of course I go and get the footage and stuff, but I already know, like, this spot, who was like, they got bread, it's these nice little spots that they brand new openings and stuff. They're about to get a lot of advertisement from the foodie community,
Yeah.
And I just go my own route, you know what I mean? So I'll go there sometimes and I give them a story post and all of that, but if you want the whole video, like I said, it's just like invite is nice and all of that, but like the whole video, nah.
So then the invite and then the expectation is that you're doing your job for free.
Yeah, I mean, and I think that's what it is,
Yeah.
but they don't ever put that in writing or nothing
Mhm.
like that, So
So for you, it's just not worth it to even try and figure it out.
no,
That makes sense to me.
especially if you got the bag to pay a marketing budget,
Yeah.
like because I just think there's so many good foodies. Big Foodie 101. She got like she be snapping, but there's so many good foodies.
She's from here?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. There's so many good foodies in Minnesota to where like if this restaurant got money, they're not even paying them. They just come for free. You know what I'm saying? So they're getting a deal.
Yeah.
The restaurant is getting a deal. They're not this marketing budget. They don't even got to use it because if we invite you to this soft opening and give you this free food, you gonna post a video. Well, they not spending no money, and that's not fair. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah. And
that's not fair. People, and some of them foodies, they do this like really full time.
that's kind of fucking the game up for someone like you who's really standing on business.
Exactly.
So that's got to bother you a little bit. It's like, because it's like, why would I go to him when I could go to them and they'll do it for free?
That's exactly. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I don't even, I stick with the local family home. Sometimes I'll do the bigger spots and stuff like that. But
yeah. What's your best food as far as traveling? What's your best food experience? Like what city, state that you went to where it was like everything was good, every spot you went was amazing?
Okay. Bay Area, San Francisco, Oakland, DC too. Everything was good in DC.
Yep.
But as far as like experience,
that's what I'm looking for. The whole thing.
Experience Dubai.
Dubai. See, that's what I'm looking for.
Get a lot of bang for your buck in Dubai for sure.
Yeah.
Amazing experience. Like from we did dinner in the sky. It was very nice, amazing experience. Bang for your buck too. They don't really cost arm and a leg.
Because isn't everybody out there just filthy rich?
I mean, yeah, they all invest. That's what they do. They all invest out there.
Yeah.
It's not even arm and a leg though. So it's probably like I think dinner in the sky was like 125 for me and my fiance.
Wow.
Each, right? But it's like that's just a $250 bill. Where you go to RH Rooftop, Roof Chris or something like that, or your bill gonna be 300 and you ain't doing nothing but sitting in chairs.
Yeah.
You get dinner in the sky, you got the DJ, you get a full course meal, free non-alcoholic drinks.
So you're getting an experience along with it. It's not just getting food. And the food was top tier?
The food was really good.
What was the meal?
I had some. It was like, first of all, they came out with the salad, and then they came out with the I know the end was a dessert where that it's like ice cream and this chocolate ball, and they pouring the chocolate on it, then it just bust open. Yep. And then I think I had some pasta. It was like some ravioli.
Right, do y'all homework on FYBJ Maine being in Minneapolis. Minneapolis, bro. All right, Minneapolis. I'm in the city. I'm in the Twin Cities, gang.
But Minneapolis, you got adding too much ease on that shit.
It different. Hey, man, shout out Block Nation. Do I gotta go there for hold me down while I'm in the city, bro? Hey, Block Nation, what? We overwhooping right now. Do y'all homework on Block Nation. Do I gotta go there? It different.
And we got the whoops.
Do I gotta go there with the whoops?
We gotta go there. And we got the whoops.
FYBJ Maine, Block Nation, what? We overwhooping right now.
Okay.
I forgot what my fiance had. It was something with chicken though, for sure.
Okay.
But it was good to me. Like, and usually like those places where it's nice and like fancy or whatever, or you getting to experience the food, don't be that good. You're paying for the vibe and the experience. Like there's a couple places here. I ain't gonna say no names. There's a couple places here.
I'm glad you said, because I was gonna ask you.
That's very nice. But you only paying for the experience. People like the food isn't good there and it costs it, but you paying for the experience. That's what you paying for, the aesthetics and stuff like that. But if the food is good, then it's a win-win.
Yeah, for sure. I'm trying to think.
You will see. You gonna look at these places. Oh, it look nice in there. Yeah. Paying for the experience, So that's now what I had there though. It was actually decent, but everybody else was like the food nasty.
Were you in Dubai just for vacation, or were you there for food experiences?
It was my 30th birthday. I wasn't even a foodie when I went to Dubai, and I wish I was.
So you weren't even getting content or nothing. You were just in there just for your birthday.
For my birthday.
So are you trying to go back? Or not really?
Oh no. I'm trying to go back. No, for sure. Like for real, So
yeah.
And I will be back eventually, but
is your biggest I guess I kind of already asked that. I was trying to ask the same question in a different way. Kind of.
France though.
How was France? I heard the food in France is garbage. Yeah. Yes.
Paris. I'm not fucking with Paris.
I heard French food is just not good.
I went to a soul food spot out there, and
they have a soul food spot in France.
I did a video on it too. They was too cool. They collabed with me and everything.
Okay.
But everybody in Paris, like you're not gonna see any like overweight people, none of that. And the reason why is because I go to the soul food spot. I'm like, yeah, let me get the mac and cheese. It's like literally a plate like this big.
So small portions.
They give you small portion. You're not gonna overeat unless you really gonna pay to overeat. You know what I mean? So they give you small portions out there.
We should probably do that here too, in America.
Yeah, for sure.
We're getting a little big out here.
So old Mimi is like, hey, straight up though.
Yeah, we're a pretty overweight country.
Nah, for real.
You order the mac and cheese here, they fill that whole boot and throw some bacon in it.
Look, I be trying to. That's the thing, man. Like that is that's the thing too. Like just trying to stay healthy, man. Like the fruit thing I be doing, like that. All this shit is tough.
So you do you like do detoxes and stuff?
Man, I do. It be like once every 2 months though. Like real detoxes though. Like how you sweating and all that.
Do you ever fast?
I don't. I used to though.
Yeah.
But it's so hard with because I ain't go like I said, I make money off this. So whenever it's hard for me not even to, you know what I'm saying? Like, I need to start making a calendar, like for real, and just make my own little schedule. It's really tough.
Yeah, you might as well start now because it's probably only going to get crazier. I mean, the growth I've seen, has been impressive.
No, straight up though.
Seems like it's only going to get crazier and crazier.
I just hope that just people that's doing this too, just stay original, man. Original, like for real. It's cool to be inspired, but just keep it.
You see some biters out there biting you a little bit.
I mean, it's cool though. Like ain't nothing major. I just want everybody to win. That's all. But
yeah,
we all got to be on the same page.
Yeah, I mean, I think it can be flattering when somebody tries to do what you do, but I think to me, I think the key is because it is hard to find originality today, but I think the key is giving credit, paying homage.
Yeah,
if they're gonna do something that you're doing, then they should let it be known. Like I'm doing this because I saw them doing this.
Come on now,
you know
what I'm saying? Straight up.
Yeah.
I mean, that's straight up, man.
Yeah, give credit. Let people know who inspired you, who influences you, why they're doing what they're doing.
For real.
And then let people decide if they are okay with that.
For real. Because I promise you, man, I'm not hesitant to or Keith Lee, right? That we was talking about in, Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
Man, like, dude, you understand? I want to meet that dude so bad. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he a real, like, from what I see online, real cool dude, man. And he's a food critic, but he's like a food critic the right way. You know what I mean?
It's the first thing I thought when I heard about him. I just recently learned about him. I think it was like last week. They were talking about his experience out in Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
And the first thing I thought about what they were saying about him was you. I'm like, oh, that sounds like kind of like you. Like he tries really hard not to be disrespectful or hurt somebody's business because of what you just said. Like, if something I don't like, you might love.
He's a food critic, so he'll be like, and he'll be like this, like that was too sweet for me. So
Mhm.
just because it's too sweet for me, I'm gonna rate it a 3 out of 10. But if you like sweets, it's gonna be a 10 out of 10 for you.
Yeah.
That's what he does. And I'm like, that's how it should be done.
Yes, I
You know what I'm
agree. I
saying?
think that I agree with you, especially in today's age where negativity is met the way that it's met. You could literally be the demise of somebody's entire business.
Mhm.
If your platform is big enough and you are being negative enough, yeah, you could really hurt somebody.
I don't want to be that guy. Straight up. I try not to be that guy.
Yeah, and unfortunately, there are a lot of people out there that want to be that. They want to do that.
For real. Unfortunately. It's just
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah. So we need to support more people like you and like Keith Lee that are doing. I mean, Keith Lee is, I can see you getting to that level.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I'm trying for sure.
Yeah, I can see you getting there. I mean, how long have you been doing this? Not that long, right?
Nah, maybe like a year and some change.
Yeah.
Like a year and some change. So yeah, it's been a great journey, man. And I ain't gonna lie, like at first, I almost thought about giving up. Like then I ended up dropping a video that I had on my phone for like 6 months or something like that. End up going crazy.
I mean, thinking about giving up, got to go through it.
Yeah.
You have to go through it.
Straight up.
You have to. It's a very important piece because at some point you're going to tell your story, and that's going to be a part of the story.
Straight up. I always say, man, like since I was a child, like, there's no such thing as a stress-free life. Because without stress, how would we ever, know what happiness is?
Man, that's a fact. I swear to God, that one just hit home. I just had that conversation with my kids last week.
For real.
Got to go through the bad shit, because if we don't go through the bad shit, how are we going to know what the good shit is?
Straight up.
You won't be able to identify it. If everything is just good, you won't ever be, you got to go through some negativity.
At all. It makes it worth it, man.
For sure it does.
Worth it. Like,
for sure.
Up.
Yeah. I'm always, in hindsight, I'm always grateful that when I go through something terrible, in hindsight, I'm always grateful that I went through it.
Nah, that's a fact.
Always. Might take some, depending on what it is, it might take a little more time for me to get there, but I always end up there at some point.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah. It makes you more appreciative. Like,
sure.
because I ain't trying to go back that way no more.
That's a fact. And it's learning, and you got to learn from it. That's the biggest key, is learning from everything. Everything, all the bad shit, got to learn from it. And then when you get real good at it, then you can start to learn from other people's bad shit.
Straight up.
Be like, that person went through that, I'm going to avoid that.
Straight up, man.
Right.
I've been doing that, kind of like surrounding myself around people who just like grow. Like it don't matter where they was at in their life, like if one of my best friends, he's been sober for about a year and some change now.
Congratulations to them.
Yeah. And his name is Chris Ross. He owns a movement company, Ross Moving Minneapolis, and he's doing his thing, man. And like I just be so proud, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and everybody around me that's just growing, like I'm always just so proud and uplifting. Call me a leech or whatever, but when they make it to the top, they can't say I wasn't there. Genuinely, for real.
Yeah, and anybody that knows that battle with addiction and alcoholism is no joke, and it's an everyday thing.
Straight up.
That ain't just some shit. It's an everyday thing.
Straight up.
So when somebody tells you I've been sober for 10 years, don't think it's just easy for them because it's been 10 years.
That's a fact.
It's not. That shit is very real.
That's a fact.
Very difficult. Do you feel like you'll ever need to move out of Minnesota to do this job?
Man, you know what? It would be cool too, but I don't think I will. But it depends on what my fiance want to do.
For sure.
But I don't think I
mean,
will.
if the streets come a calling and there's a bag out there in Atlanta or in Cali, or
that would be like the main reason.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Yep.
If there was something. You know what I'm saying? But if they out here though, shout out to Amtrak. Hopefully we jump in and do more business, so.
You are the travel guy, so
yeah.
Just keep traveling. You ain't got to move, just keep traveling.
No, that's a fact.
Right?
That's a fact, man.
Yeah.
So me and Amtrak, we just did something like, I did all the filming a while ago, but they just started dropping a series. But
you went Amtrak?
Yeah.
Is this food related or not?
Food related, yeah.
So you were trying the meals on the Amtrak train?
So what happened is, right, they put you on they gave me like a room on the train and all. That was my first time taking a train to Chicago. So they pretty much paid for my my vacation, pretty much. The train ride, of course, the hotel rooms. When I got to Chicago, they take you to to minority-owned business or food spots, and I got to try them. You know, talk to the chef, and I was like hosting the show.
So they were your transpo. They were your transportation, and they got promo in the food. Wow. See, man, I hope people are paying. I hope people are paying attention to the shit he's talking, because that's different right there.
And see, I wish I would have known right when I was talking with them. They said, "How much do you want for a day?" I'm like, "Give me like
$7 million."
Look, I said, and this is like my first like big like thing. So I'm like, just get 1300 would be cool, right? They was like, okay. Like no nego. I'm thinking that'd be too much. Like,
Yo,
okay.
I got a new pocket I'm watching.
They said
I'm watching a new pocket.
Look, they said they need me for 3 days. They said we'll just give you $4,000. And I was like, man, had I would have known that, I would have been like, you know what, I actually need 2,500 for a day. Like, you know what I'm saying? I would have said way more, but it was like no negotiation. It was just like, okay, cool.
Hey man, congratulations to you. And just know, I'm watching them pockets.
Man, look,
you said
I'm a hardworking man. So
you deserve it
because I work hard.
No, you deserve it. I mean, let that everybody watching, let that be inspiration to you. Yeah. That's incredible. The Amtrak story is probably my favorite story.
Yeah,
they didn't have nothing to do with the food. They just wanted to get you to the food.
Yeah,
and get some promo in the meantime.
Exactly.
That's incredible. Next is gonna be United Airlines, or well, maybe not.
Spirit. Nah, I can't do that.
No, you can't do Spirit.
Spirit cool though. They be everywhere. I be out the country. I looked at my life, I said Yellow Plane. I'm like, they here too.
Hey, Spirit needs some good pub. They might come a calling, and they might give you a nice bag.
I hope so.
Yeah,
that's what I would be asking for. Sure.
I like it, man. All right, well, we got to get up out of here, but it was a pleasure. I'm glad we could redo it, and I think this one was better than the last one.
Oh yeah, for sure, man. Appreciate y'all for having me.
Nah, I appreciate you, man. Tell them everything. Give them all the information, where they need to find you, follow you, all
Black
that.
Foodie Travel Guy on everything: Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, soon YouTube, soon to come. You know, this is gonna be on the way. Got some stuff coming up. Just follow my Instagram. You're gonna see it.
For sure. At Black Foodie Travel Guy. Follow him everywhere. Check him out. And if you want him to come try your restaurant, hit him up.
Hit me.
And just know that it's not always going to be free, but it might be. You never know. It might be.
Never know.
You never know, but you never know if you don't reach out. And the dollars are probably worth it, man.
Yeah.
It's gonna bring in dollars. So sometimes you gotta spend a little bit to get a little bit, right?
Straight up.
All right, man. I appreciate your time. That's it. Another episode of Minnesota's #1 daily show, live on Lake Street. I'm your host, Jake Faircloth. Follow me everywhere at Jake Faircloth1. Follow us everywhere at Live on Lake Street. That's it. We out.
It ain't that I can't stop, it's that I won't stop. I made a few plays off a flip, now I'm on top. I'm Southside Chief, homie. Yeah. What you know about it? Lake Street legend CEO, not the co-founder. What you wanna know about me? I'm so churched up. I'm the last man standing, but I went first up. Most hated, they don't say it when I roll up. The things that people say about me, they don't say close up. Check it. I ain't been to the booth in a minute. Niggas hate the fact that I'm winning. Who makes him the chief for the South Side? Oh, my nigga, I'm not the lieutenant. When I was in the gym, you wasn't in it. Face tops and my windows is tinted. If I said that shit, then I meant it. Niggas gave me the rules and I bent it. Same nigga that was trapping while I was suspended. You wasn't in them hallways banging, boy, you wasn't in it. Really a genuine nigga, homie, don't get offended. From East Lake, South Murder, I'm just it ain't that I can't stop, it's that I won't stop. It ain't that I can't stop, it's that I won't. Say, it ain't that I can't stop, it's that I won't stop. I made a few plays off a flip, now I'm on top. I'm Southside Chief, homie. What you know about it? Southside Chief, homie. Now what you know, look, I'm Southside Chief, homie. What you know about it? Lake Street legend CEO, not the co-founder. What you wanna know about me?